What's going on? Good morning. Happy Saturday. Grand Rising, my beautiful people. This is Crystal Taylor, the owner of Fitness is Not a Game and the leader of this Black Health and Fitness Revolution, coming to you today for our last this or that segment. We started with snacks, then we went to breakfast, then lunch and dinner, and then of course we have to end it out with dessert. Oh. So do me a favor, if you're watching on replay, type replay in the comments. Let me know that you came back and watched. If you're here with me now, say hey. Let me know where you're watching from. Of course, we have to make sure we have our water. Drink some water. And tag your revolutionary buddies. Let them know that I'm live. We're talking about the good stuff. And it's funny because I like to do, I typically stay around 30 minutes, but if you can't see, some of this stuff is frozen, so we gotta hurry up. Maybe I should have unpacked the boxes and just brought the box out so we can go over it. Hey, Fred, to tell y'all what we're gonna do today, right? So this is how it works. So I have it broken down into 3 different categories. And I know y'all with desserts probably like, girl, I'm thinking cakes and pies and all that stuff. And real talk, can I be real with y'all? I'm gonna be real. So I was going to get that. And typically, people think that as a health and fitness coach, my house is clean, we don't have any desserts, blah, 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 lies. But I was like, man, if I get all of this stuff, we don't really have to eat all these cakes and pies and cookies and all that stuff. And we typically wouldn't even eat that much. But my family, hey Megan, my family does love them some ice cream sandwiches. Who don't love a good popsicle? And then when it comes to the chewier stuff, I have like our Miller wafers. Yes, those can be dessert, and graham crackers, and brownies. Now, it's a box brownie. My chef buddy might get me for it, but I'm keeping it real because it's honestly been in there. It's probably too old anyway. It's been in my bag for the longest. Let me check these comments. Hey, y'all. See y'all coming in. See y'all tagging folks. Hey, Annette. So this is how it goes. For each category, I want you to decide which one you think would be the better option based on what your health goals are. So if you want an ice cream-ish type of dessert, which one would you choose? If you want a frozen fruit-ish type of dessert, which one would you choose? Before we go over the labels. And then if you wanted something a little heartier, breadier, which one would you choose? All right. So if y'all ready, let me know. Type ready in the comments. And we will start with the, which one I want to start with? I guess I'll make my way to me. We're going to start with the bready stuff. So what we have here is not a failure to communicate. And I apologize for not telling y'all yesterday that I was coming on. I forgot. I got busy. My bad. But y'all should know by now. I'm here every Saturday morning. All right. Hey, Joy. So before we go over the labels, if it's dessert time and you have to choose one of these, but you're still trying to figure out which, how to stay on that path towards your health and fitness goals, which one would you choose? Which one would you choose to enjoy your dessert, but also stay on your health and fitness path? And I'm checking these comments. Come on, Joy. We're working on it. Joy is a bully, y'all. If y'all didn't know. Drink some water, y'all. Did anybody tell that they have their water? All right. So let's see. And I'll tell y'all this. What I don't do is look at the labels prior to coming on with y'all. So I'm deciding and making my changes with y'all. Okay, so I will tell you this, that I would initially think that if I'm trying to stick with my goals, I would probably do the graham crackers. So let's see if that's going to change when we look at these labels. Megan said the wafers. Hey, Miss G. Joy said graham crackers, the wafers. Okay, well, let's look. So what we do, somebody tell me, y'all already know what I'm going to ask you. What's the first thing we look at when we're looking at labels? First thing we look at is the serving size. So since these are all different, the reason why we're looking at the serving size is to get an idea of how much we can eat, because that does determine what we're going to choose too. Let's be real. You may not want just the serving size, or the serving size may be bigger than you thought. So you know what? You might say, oh, I would typically only eat half of that. So if I'm really deciding, that's what I need to know. All right. So let's see. Freddie says, I love graham crackers. Freddie, what don't you love? All right. So the serving size for the brownies says about 1/20th of the package. So they're basically the same one brownie. For the graham crackers, oh wow, the serving size is 2 full cracker sheets. I didn't know that. I would have thought it was gonna be 1 sheet. And then for the Nilla wafers, is 8 cookies. So y'all got that? 8, 2 full sheets, and then the brownie. Well, actually, it says about 20. We're not cutting small, so that's probably like 2 brownies, somewhere around there. So we probably don't have to double this. Okay, so let's look at these numbers. Look at the numbers. There you go. I love my folks. Look at my folks stepping up talking about the serving size. Y'all know what's up. So calories, 140, 130, and it says 100 per calorie. But check this. That's what else you gotta look at. So on the brownies, we know we know that we have to add some things. We have to add our water, our oil, and our eggs. So on this label, it has how many calories are just in the mix itself. So say for instance, you just want to use the mix for whatever. But if you actually make it and you add the oil and the eggs, then so this is just as is. This is, there we go. This is prepared. So we need to look at that number. That's the number you're looking at. So it's saying 170 calories per serving. And it says, like I said, 20 servings, I'll be doggone. Lies you tell. And when you make your brownies, let's see, if it's in a square pan, you probably getting about, on a good day, 16. On a good day. It's typically going to be about 9. Let's be real. But let's just say you cut it into 16. So think about that. So with this, it's saying that it's going to be a little bit more, because it's talking about if you did it in 20. You're not doing it in 20. You're just not. So if it says 170 calories right now, we know that we're going to have to multiply that. But I don't feel like doing math, so let's just act like we're going to do the little itty bitty brownie that y'all know y'all ain't going to do. But keep in mind what you would typically have. I'm just saying. Let's keep it real. All right. So 170 calories. So we're just going based on calories. Our graham crackers are winning. Bam. Keep tally, y'all. Next up. So what we look at calories, fat, sodium, carbohydrates with our fiber, sugar, and then the protein. All right, so our fat, 5 grams, 3 grams, 8 grams. So that means our graham crackers are winning again. Come on now, that's it. What's up next? I want y'all to, I'm trying to get y'all to see these. Next up, our sodium, 85 milligrams, 135 milligrams, and then 110. So, but wait, whoa, sorry. Wait. That is 90 milligrams made. So when it comes to the sodium, the brownies are winning. And we know that's because it's not a pre-packaged, complete type of item. So we know what pre-packages typically have a little sodium for preservatives. Next up, carbs, 23, 24, 22. But let's see, if we have fiber, then of course we subtract that fiber from the carbs for our net carbs. So 1 gram of fiber, so 21 net, 1 gram of fiber, 23 net, and there's no fiber in here, so it's 23. So we got 2 23s and 21. So when it comes to carbs, Nilla wafers. And then let's see, the sugars. We have 10 grams of added sugar, 8 grams of added sugar, and 15 grams of added sugar. So when it comes to the sugars, we're back to the graham crackers and the protein. 1, 2, and 2. So you go with either one of these. So it looks like my graham crackers won. What about y'all? What did y'all think? Let's see. Joy, Fred, don't start. All right. So it looks like because when we looked at the calories, graham crackers won. When we looked at the fat, graham crackers won. When we looked at the sodium, brownies got it. But then when it came to the carbs, I think the carbs was the only thing. Nilla wafers won. Sugars, graham crackers won, and our protein they tied. So come on now, what y'all think? Did y'all guess that? I didn't know vanilla wafers was just gonna be in the back. I feel like they were in the back. They were the loosest. But I'm still going on my graham crackers. Yep. So this is the thing. Megan says, who's eating plain graham crackers though? You need at least add peanut butter. So Megan, I'm weird. And Freddie, don't start your comments. But I will just eat the graham crackers. Y'all like, Crystal, these ain't no dessert. They are. Like, I'll get some almond milk with it or something like that. But I never even put peanut butter on that. You showing me something different, Megan. I never even heard of that. I never even heard of that. But yeah, but real talk, if we go by that logic, then some people say, well, I'm just not gonna do the regular brownies. I'm gonna add nuts. I'm gonna add sour cream, whipped cream, all of that good stuff. I will say, let's just be real. This is a more comprehensive dessert. Something that most people would probably just want this by itself. But these are good. Y'all like Crystal. These ain't no desserts. But I like them. At the end of the day, if I just want a little something sweet, I could eat either one of these, but I typically go with the graham crackers more. And think about it. Like I said, you get 2 whole sleeves on this one. With this, you only get 8 Nilla wafers. So I definitely go with the graham crackers. I definitely will. I'm just saying. And then the amount of fat in the brownie. But we knew that from the oil, right? Boom. So Fred says, I love them. Right. Freddie says he eats plain graham crackers. Thank you, Fred. Thank you. Wow, Megan says she used to dip hers in juice. I never did them in juice, but I would definitely put them in my milk. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, Miss G, with the peanut butter too. What have we been missing, Fred? Like, I don't know. I didn't know that. I've never heard it, but I may try it with my powdered peanut butter. I actually like this powdered peanut butter. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so y'all, we on to the Fruity Pops. So what did I get? I have some frozen fruit bars. Now I want y'all to tell me which one y'all would choose. And then we have, to make it similar, like I said, I didn't look at the labels, but you might look and say, Crystal, those are my pops, freezer pops. But they're sugar-free and they are junior pops. So which one are you choosing? And I want to see how little they are. Let's see. Brand new. These are junior pops? That look like a regular size pop to me. Okay. Well, let's see the other size. Let's see the size of this. Ooh, okay. So we see the 2 different sizes. Ooh, this looks good. It look good. All right. So tell me which one you would choose if you want a dessert and you want to stay on task with your health and fitness goals. Tell me which one. You might give me some water. Where's my water? Maybe says you get the Nilla wafers, you get either 10 or 12. Yeah, I like sleeves. The graham crackers, I like to crack them, make my little rectangles. So okay, y'all, and I gotta say, I am surprised at this already. So the serving size, are y'all ready? Wait till y'all hear. So Miss G said the fruit bar. Okay, serving size is 1 bar versus 3 of the pops, because they call them junior pops. Get 3 of these for the serving size. So y'all hear, 3 of these versus 1 of these. Okay, let's see. Calories, 80 versus 60. So if you count calories, you win in here because you can have a whole 3 of these. Are you gonna eat 3? Ooh, okay. Fat, 0, 0. Sodium, 5 and 0. So fruit bars. Carbs, 16 with no fiber, and 21 with basically no fiber. So we're going here so far. Added sugar, 0, 18. Protein, 0, 0. Boy. So let's look at these, but let's look at the ingredients, because it's not just the label. All right, it makes it fruit bar because they are real fruit juice. So in the ingredients here, wait a minute, we have filtered water, sugar, pineapple fructose, which is another name for sugar, strawberries, mango puree, mango chunks. So it does have a lot of real fruits and flavors, but it also has some additional fruits and sugars. And this is, oh wow, water and maltodextrin, yeah, all of these are the made up sugars. So if you are sticking strictly to natural ingredients, absolutely, I'm sorry, wrong one, the fruit bar. But if you're counting calories, counting your carbs, all that stuff, then the Junior Pops win, because remember, those numbers were based on 3 of these, when you're typically not going to eat 3 because they're not that small. All right? But yeah, I will be having one of those. Ooh, did you change your mind on anything once you heard the numbers? I got to hurry and get these things back in the freezer. And you can go moving on to my family's favorites. When I say they love ice cream sandwiches, and I don't do a lot of ice cream. I don't do a lot of dairy. But when I say I like a good crunch bar, oh, that crunch is so doggone good. Which one y'all choosing? Which one? I don't know. When it comes to one dessert, but staying on task, which one you getting? I think I hear rats. Hopefully not. All right, so let's go. Which one y'all choosing? Let's see. Blah blah blah. Mrs. Gundora says I get all the natural fruit bars with no added sugar for her husband. Cool. All right. So let's look at these two. Which one do you think would be the better option to keep you on task? Megan says she wouldn't get either. She don't like popsicles. Phrase at the Crunch Bar. Miss G said I love ice cream. She have both. You gotta choose one. You gotta choose one. Megan says ice cream sandwiches. Okay, let's go. Let's check them out. Serving size. Let's see. Serving size. 1 sandwich and 2 bars. Let's see how big these bars are. 2 of them. I need 2. Oh, they are sort of tiny. But I would still eat. Just like let's do a reference in size. I probably still want to eat one. I actually love the fact that it's smaller. Alright. So this is your ice cream sandwich. What about ice cream sandwich a little bit bigger. So okay. Alright. Let's look at these numbers. Let's see what's happening. Okay. So we gotta keep in mind 2 bars versus 1 sandwich. I can get the size. Alright. Where's the nutrition at? There we go. Alright. So ice cream sandwich, 140. Crunch bar, 280. So it's about the same if you're doing 1 and 1. Alright. Total fat, 3.5 grams. This says 18, which would be 9. So the ice cream sandwiches win. Who would have thought that ice cream sandwiches would have less fat? I know I wouldn't have. Sodium, we have 80. But then this one, if we break this in half, it's 22. So there we go. We got the crunch bars. For carbs, we have 24 with no fiber, 27 with no fiber. Ice cream sandwiches are winning again. Added sugars, 9 and 8. So a little bit different. And then protein, 2 versus 1.5. So real talk, I came in thinking that the crunch bars were just gonna win. I did. But if we're looking at the calories are about the same, get both. For the fat, that one ice cream sandwiches are winning. For the sodium, Crunch Bars won. The carbs, no. Because I said 27, we had to cut this in half. 13, 20, 13, 14. So, okay, there. And then the protein, the sandwiches. I guess I'm surprised. I thought that these were going to be much healthier, I guess, from the bread aspect of it on the sandwiches. But they're basically the same. So, Ms. G, even though they're the same, that does not mean you're supposed to have both at the same time. Well, all right, so what did y'all choose? Let me see what y'all chose. Megan said ice cream sandwich. Ms. G said Glendora. Right, Megan, I'm still going to only eat one bar. I don't even feel right grabbing two. Just the same with these Junior Pops. I'm surprised the serving size is 3 because these things are not small. These are regular size popsicles. So for them to call them Junior, that, you know what? There we go. That's another whole topic for discussion. If they consider this to be Junior and the serving size is 3 of these things, what does that say about our society and how much we think we're supposed to consume? Come on now, that's excessive, and even 2 of these, that's excessive. Come on now, I just had to say that. All right, there we go. All right, y'all. So yeah, I got a surprise. So all right, so we're doing a quick recap on what the winners were and what will be chosen. The ice cream sandwiches will win. If I'm just trying to have my dessert would stay on a healthier task. If I was just like, oh, I gotta choose which one, then health-wise or goals-wise, I should say, because it's not like any of this is healthy. But goals-wise, it would be my ice cream sandwiches. Numbers-wise, it would be the Junior Pops. But when it comes to knowing about the ingredients, the natural ingredients, I would probably still choose the fruit bars because then I feel like I'm getting my fruit in too. And then when it comes to these 3, as I expected, my graham crackers will win just when it comes to my goals. So yeah, tell me which one, how y'all getting? Don't you start. Let's see, Miss G says, I think it's because it's a single pop when the fruit bar is double. Maybe. I don't know, but I gotta tell you, like I said, I'm just so surprised that they put the serving size, and I'll tell you, I'm not making this up. They put the serving size as 3 pops. 3 of them. Like, what? And you would think because the numbers are so low that they would have, made it to where they would have just said 1 pop so that the calories, and then say it's only 20 calories per serving, but I don't know. Maybe it was because they wanted this. But I'm looking at the rest of the label, and I think maybe, let me see if it put on the outside. They didn't. Oh, I'm curious. Because I thought that they were going to try to promote this vitamin C because the number looks better up here, but I don't know. Interesting. Megan says we need to retrain our brain tummies because serving size in the U.S. are ridiculous compared to other places. Look here. That is so true. And so, real quick lesson. We've trained our bodies. Megan made an amazing point. The same way we've trained our bodies to need so much, we can retrain our bodies to need less. The same way we've trained our bodies to need all this extra sauce and cheese and all that stuff, we can retrain our palates not to need as much. We can retrain our palates not to need as much sugar and creamer in our coffee. We've trained our palates to want that, to feel like it's needed, to feel like you gotta have fried French fries as opposed to them being baked. We've trained our palates. Now, are there certain things that you like more than others? Sure. But when it comes to how our foods are prepared, how much we use of it, how, our serving, like Megan said, our serving size is period. I'm going to tell y'all, this is real talk. Let me see if it's in here. Yep. It may not look like much. I'm going to show y'all 2 different things. When we talk about serving sizes, I am so real with it. Just changing the size of the plates in the cups that we use. Because, oops, close that. Look at this. Imagine how much food you would put on this plate. Look at that. That's the size of my whole chest, right? Because we eat from what we see here, right? When we see and the plate is just this much in here, we're telling ourselves, oh, that's not enough food on. Oh, excuse me, that's not enough food on there. I need more. I'm still going to be hungry when I finish. So I better add more food, right? However, you just change the size. It fits in there. Fits in there. Change the size. Filling up this plate. Filling up this plate is, these are serving sizes. So all you need. It truly is all you need. You don't need all of this. This to me looks like a platter. You might like, Crystal, why you got them? My kids wanted some cute big plates. I forgot what we were making. Then it came in a set. Now, honestly, didn't know the plates were going to be this big. But this is what I eat off of. Real talk. My lunch and stuff, I eat off this. My dinner, my dinner plate is in the refrigerator. In the refrigerator, in a doggone dishwasher. It's a shame that people, they always say, you don't do got certain plates and stuff in this house. I sure do. But it's to maintain control over my portions and my psyche when I eat. Because like I said, I know that if it's a plate like this, it looks like it's not that much on there. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Megan says, I change my plate. Sometimes I did it today for breakfast. The size of my dinner plate is huge. Right. Like we really do have to shrink those down. We really do have to shrink those down and be mindful. And I'll show you my other plate that I eat off of. And yes, I say it's my plate. But I think for the most part, they know this is my plate. This is my other little plate. Don't judge me. I won this with the cheers and the martini. But this is what I used to eat my lunches off of. And sometimes my dinner. Breakfast. These are the plates that I choose to use as opposed to the larger plates that the men in my family like to use. It's portion control. Great point, Megan. Thank you. So yeah, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Yeah, Megan, these plates are huge. They're huge. I don't even know why they made them that big. It's, you know what though? But they're perfect though for like I make spaghetti squash. I will use the plate for that because spaghetti squash is just what it is, but it is big. But other than that, we don't need all that. So I'm gonna go. Y'all got any more questions? Let me know. I hope this has been enlightening and fun for y'all. Look at me. That's a shame. I cannot not clean up. It's a shame. I'm sitting here like, girl, just finished talking. But I see stuff is out of place. They're like, no, put it back. Crystal, put it back. All right, but real talk. Good. Okay, I'm done. Let me get my hand out of here. All right, but I hope you enjoyed the series this month with this or that, highlighting the importance of reading our labels, the importance of doing our research as opposed to just making quick decisions on what we think it is, especially when you have options and you're trying to choose and you're trying to stay on task, because we've been surprised throughout the month. There were a few that surprised us. Like, who knew the honey roasted peanuts were right in the fight with the doggone almonds and cashews, right? Who knew? Let's just say I was surprised that the numbers for these today. I'm trying to think which other one surprised me. But there is, one of the cereals, the fruit ring cereals. Who would have known that it was not as bad as we thought it would be? So it's just good to look at your labels, make a decision. And I would say I'm not saying go to the store and take all the time looking at everything. But you do need to be mindful, especially when you get stuff home. So then that way, if you made a decision, you look and say, oh, dang, the next time you go to the store, you know which one is better for you to buy so you can stay on track. All right. So y'all, let's see. All right. I appreciate y'all so much. I will be back next Saturday in the kitchen with Crystal again. I appreciate y'all so much, and I hope y'all have a great day. If you have to go out in the streets, stay safe, because I want you healthy, I want you happy, I want you here, and I hope I've earned the privilege of your time today. So y'all be good, and I will see y'all later. Deuces.